So what's up everyone, and welcome to another episode of Pamela. So the game is up to update 2.1.16, so you could tell that the devs have been really busy improving upon the game, and I really appreciate the developers for taking such a great effort in making sure that the game improves continuously. Anyway, if you recall in the last episode, we had some pretty interesting times getting ourselves to the Genesis station in the promenade. And we did finally secure the area, but it took a little bit of effort, and we ended up having to fight a bunch of zombies, including the nasty dude with armor, like countless amounts of times. It was almost like Groundhog's Day, except that it was happening almost every minute. And so anyway, I wanted to actually change the subject a little bit, and instead of exploring the promenade further, for this episode what I wanted to do is to go and do some crafting and repairing and start understanding how the new capabilities work in this game. So as you can see, we're back in Arc Medical again, and the reason I came back here is of course all the crafting equipment is over here. Now we have had some little changes over the gameplay, and one of the things I've received is this Viz IR heads-up display sort of item. And it's kind of nice. You can see it here all around the edges. It's this green looking border and gives you all this information. Now let me show you what it looks like without it. Okay, so this is typically what we see, which is basically just the standard empty vision. So if I put this back on, then of course you get a smaller vision, but the borders give you a lot of information, such as the time of day, the amount of health you have, the amount of electricity or power you have, and all this other stuff, the type of weapon you're equipping, all this. So it's quite nice, and so I'll probably continue to use this. Okay, so in any case, we're here to craft and repair. So I gotta set up the crafting station, and the first thing I need to do is to set up the power source. So I have the power transmitter here and the ion core, and yeah, I just need to put away some of this food. I guess I'm getting too much food now, which I guess is a good thing, but I do need to put away a lot of this stuff. Okay, so let me set up the power transmitter. I want to put it way in the back here so that it doesn't get in the way of the other items that I do need to set up. Whoop. Let me get that. There. Okay, now let me install this. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now I gotta set up the crafting items. Let's see. Here we go. Okay, so let me get the lab. So there's this thing called the lab. I'm not exactly sure what it is. And then there's this thing called the fab. And you need both of them, especially for higher level items. And so let me kind of have these things set up here. Okay, I think that's good. Okay, and I also need the lab. Okay, so hopefully that'll be good enough. We'll find out in a sec. Okay, so this is our crafting area, and oh, our fab seems to be too far away. Okay, so there doesn't seem to be a very large region where we could actually do our work. Okay, this is going to be a problem. Let me take this again, and maybe I'll flip over the order in which I set this up. So let me put the fab out first, or the lab out first, I should say. Okay, and then let me put the fab out, since it's the smaller and it's the easier one of the two to set up as far as space is concerned. There we go. So hopefully this will make it possible for both. Good. Okay, so both Fab and Lab are now running. And as you can see, we do have quite a few resources since we've been salvaging a lot of stuff. I haven't really been decomposing a lot of these items that are here since I don't need to anymore. And there's all these things that you can make. So for this episode, instead of making something, what I wanted to do is start upgrading my armor and helmets and stuff like that. So it's basically similar to crafting something. You just need the items for upgrading. And so what I wanted to start with is maybe something like the NanoFlex helmet, and see if we could upgrade this using some of the items that we have. Okay, so it seems like I need carbon nanosteel, graphene polymer, dioptic glass, and defense chipset gamma. So let me start gathering the items. If I don't have those items, then I think I can make it with the items that we have here. So let me start moving some of the resources I already have, and then see if we can actually start making the components necessary to upgrade that helmet.
Do you need directions?
So I'm too far away from the lab. Okay, look. Let me move closer. Good. Okay, both the Fab and the lab are on. Now let me take a look. Okay, we got most everything now except the graphene polymer. Let's see if I could find that here. Nope. Nope. No. Okay, so this may become a little bit confusing. I thought I did have one graphene polymer here. It's just a matter of... here it is. Okay, so let me open up my inventory and move this over to our inventory or our backpack or whatever you want to call it. And now let's take a look. We should have everything now to upgrade our NanoFlex helmet. Yeah, everything is green. Okay, so here we go. There we go. Well, that was kind of anticlimactic. Yeah, but it's been upgraded. We have a plus. It used to be a plus. And now we have the highest level helmet, at least for our graphene NanoFlex helmet. Okay, so we might as well do all these other things as well. Okay, so for the security legs, it seems like I basically need the same things as I needed for the helmet, minus the dioptic glass that I probably used for the helmet's visor. Okay, the question is do I have all these items? I do need a chipset or defense chipset gamma, and I don't have one, so I'll probably take one of these lower class ones and upgrade it. As far as all the other items, I don't know. I need to figure out what components are necessary. The nice thing is, of course, I could make the components as well. Okay, so I need to get a graphene polymer, and the graphene polymer requires reinforced thermoplastic. I think I have those. Where are they? Yeah, okay, so let me take these. Let's see. And see if that's enough to make the graphene polymer. Oh, I need another one. Okay, there we go. So let's see. Good. Okay, so let's make one of these. And are we okay with that now? Okay, so we have the graphene polymer. And I think we need the nano steel, carbon nanosteel. And to get those, I need to get the carburized steel. But to get the carburized steel, I need stainless steel. Okay. Let me see if I could do this in order. Okay, so here's some stainless steel. And I don't think I have any more in the inventory over there. And so I can make another one. But I think I need 2 of these carburized steels. So is that enough? Yes, okay. So I made 2 carburized steels. And is that enough for carbon nanosteel? Okay, good. So that should be okay for the... Oh, maybe I need to make more than one of these. Okay, so let's make another one. Down the order again, carburized steel and carbon nanosteel. Okay, so now do I have enough? Okay, good. Okay, so the last item is the defense chipset gamma, but to do that we need to make the defense chipset beta. And then we need to make the gamma. Okay, we got everything, and I think we just made it. So, do we have everything now? Good. Okay, so let's make let's upgrade our security legs. Good. So I think I've maxed out all of my armor, since the chest piece was already maxed out. And so is the security legs, and so is the helmet. Okay, so that's pretty good. And we have a maxed out shield, and we have a maxed out lens, and one of these days we can max this thing out. Okay, so we're in pretty darn good shape. Yeah, maybe we'll just do it right now. What do I need? Okay, a Cyano processor Mark III and integrated circuit Gen 3. Okay, so we have a Mark III. So let me take that. And I think we have also, yes, we have both. Okay, so this should be relatively easy to do. No components to fab. We only need to upgrade the sigil. Good. Hopefully that'll make me more stealthier so that I could run away from the Reaper a little bit easier. Okay, so we got a lot of things maxed out now over on our left side. Eventually we'll max out our weapons and then we'll be in pretty darn good shape, I think. Okay, so that was the crafting part, which was, I guess, all upgrading today. But basically crafting things are the same thing. And I guess all this crafting has made me hungry and thirsty. And so let me see if I could get some stuff for nourishment. I got all this stuff. I might as well use some of the stuff that I have in my drawers. There we go. And good. Okay, so we're in pretty good shape. Okay, so anyway, we've done quite a bit of crafting and we maxed out a lot of stuff, but there is the other thing that we can do now, which is the repairing. And now all these items, they used to be kind of unbreakable, but now I guess they wear down after a while, and eventually you do need to repair them. They usually send you a warning if they do need repair. And right now I don't have anything that really needs repair, but I will show and repair one just for your, just to show you what I need to do. So it's similar to crafting, except for repairing you need solder, and for solder you need tin. So this is the solder component. And so you need to eventually get a lot of tin. We do have a decent amount of tin that we salvaged over the while. So now all I need to do is just go here and click repair, and the status of that item has gone up. Now eventually it'll start wearing down again, so you do have to be careful. But again, the notification will come that something needs to be repaired, and so long as you have enough tin to make solder, then you can continuously repair these items. Okay, so we're in pretty good shape. I think we're in a lot better shape than the last time we were looking around in the promenade. And so let me put all of this stuff away. Let me just go over here and get rid of the lab and get rid of the fab. And then I still need to get the power transmitter. Here we go. And can I... There we go. Get the ion core first. And then pick up the power transmitter. There we go. Eventually I'm going to have to charge the ion core. And I do have a... No, this is the wrong drawer. I do have a solar charger for that. But I don't need it to do it right now, since I don't really require a lot of power for much of anything, since I'm not really setting up a base. What I'm just doing is setting up kind of a safe room. And I find that this is convenient enough that I don't really need to set up a base. And so long as the devs don't make the game such that I lose everything in these drawers, then I should be in pretty good shape. Okay, so let me just fill up one of these water bottles. I'll take the one that's already filled and put one that's empty in there. These water condensers are pretty nice. They just sit around and condense water, and then you don't have to really think about it. And whenever you want to fill a canteen up, you can. So I'm gonna probably populate more of these safe rooms with water condensers, and then whenever I just happen to be in one, I could swap out an empty canteen with a full one. Okay, so we did what we needed to do for today, and yeah, I think we're in pretty darn good shape now. Let me just check everything. Yeah, see, we're almost maxed out with the we're already maxed out with the subversor. We're almost maxed out with the arc welder, as well as the overclocking system, and it's only the cyanone processor and our electron pulse that I need to upgrade. Okay, let me get this guy. Okay, and let's see, this one. I want to upgrade this one. Okay, so we're almost there. We need 2 more yellows, or golds, I guess I should say, gold upgrades. And right now I don't have enough credits for the other gold upgrade. But to be honest, now I'm at a point where I could just continuously explore, and when I run into a gold upgrade or enough credits, then I should be okay. But we should be strong enough to take on most anybody. Oh, the other thing, as you notice, is that of course our colors. Yeah, we got another dye, and so we now have magma. And so instead of pinkish purplish color, I now have orangish yellowish color on my thing, so on my equipment. And so yeah, it'll be interesting to see what other colors keep on popping up here. These little perks are definitely interesting, and that makes the game a little bit more appealing. It doesn't really involve the gameplay, but just like with any other game, such as the fancy skins that you could get in things like Warframe, these sort of things always make the game just a little bit more enjoyable, which I really do appreciate the devs for. Okay, so I'm just coming back here so that we can transfer the... Oh, there's a Mr. Robot. And he looks like he killed a zombie for us. Thank you, Mr. Robot. And we got some lemon candy. Yeah, let's steal the lemon candy from the dead zombie. These zombies must hate us because we're constantly killing them and then looting their candy. Probably aggravates them a lot. Nobody takes my candy. Okay, so we got 100% energy here. There's 68% left in the promenade. And so, yeah, we're doing well. I think we're doing well. Okay, so I'm going to keep on looking around here. But I think for this episode, I am going to say we're complete. And I think for the next episode, we'll start up in the promenade again. And we'll continue to explore. And hopefully, we'll be in better position now that we've upgraded a lot of things today. Okay, well, thank you very much again for watching this video. And we'll continue on with P.A.M.E.L.A. And we hope that we could start exploring some new areas and learn some more stuff. Anyway, it's always a pleasure to make these videos for you. If you have any comments, please post them. Whoa, there's a zombie down there. Anyway, please post them in the comments section below. Oh, I can't get him from this side. Maybe I could get him from the other side. Maybe I don't need to. Okay, well, let me just sit around and do this and not waste your time. Okay, so until the next episode, we wish you all the best. And as always, Jaya, nice day, everyone. Let me get the zombie. Yeah!